Should you use a mortgage broker or go directly to the bank when you're buying a property? That's probably what you're wondering right now, which is the best option for you. So in this video, I'll be going through the pros and cons of both approaches and what I personally prefer, and make sure you stay towards the end because I'll be revealing the one critical mistake that most investors make and how you can avoid it. Let's go straight to the first point. So the first option is go directly to the bank. You just rock up to the branch, ask the bank manager and apply for the loan. Now there are many advantages of this approach. First of all, you may already have banking relationship with the bank manager. Maybe you already set up banking with that particular bank as well. It's very easy to just add a home loan straight to your banking app. So that's the first one, it's simplicity and easily accessible. Number two is there's no complexity to it. You just rock up, sign the papers and Bob's your uncle, okay? So that's the second point there. And lastly is maybe you already got a relationship with the branch manager, you've been there for many years. They may be able to get you a bit of a discount because of the relationship you have with the bank manager. So that's pretty much one of the most advantages. It's easily accessible, you can integrate with your banking app. Now, one disadvantage of that is you're only going to one lender. What if that lender doesn't have the best interest rates? What if the lender doesn't lend you as much as other lenders? So you're literally applying blind. It's like shopping around for the best car or the best deal, right? You don't know what the best deal is, and if you're going this path, you maybe have to spend weekends or even your lunch break just go to different banks and spending a lot of time going through the maze of mortgage broking, and which is not very easy because there's lots of lenders policies and everything. So if you're doing this route, it may take a lot of time and you may not be the best kind of equipped with the knowledge and what is out there. The other alternative, which is actually personally my favorite, is go to a mortgage broker. Now, what's a mortgage broker? A mortgage broker is simply an intermediary, so a person, the middleman between you and the bank. What they do is they go and research each bank and find out what's best for you. Now, the good mortgage brokers, they've got access to over 50 lenders. You heard me correctly, 50 lenders. So to do the same amount of work, you have to go to different banks 50 times. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm very busy and I'm sure that you're very busy with your job or your business. And who's got time to shop around all day for the right deal, right? Mortgage brokers actually are free as well, which is another key takeaway. So they actually don't get paid by you, they get paid by the bank. So who doesn't love awesome free service? So that's another advantage of mortgage brokers. Now, if you go to the right mortgage broker, what I mean by right is ensure that you have an investment savage mortgage broker, because most mortgage brokers actually don't have much investing experience. And if you want to build a large property portfolio which will provide you the passive income to retire, you need to engage a good mortgage broker who understands how to build a portfolio rather than you just getting you the best loan, rather than just getting the lowest interest rate. Any broker can get you a good interest rate, but very few brokers can help you build a big property portfolio, devise a finance strategy aligned with your goals so that you can keep building your wealth that way. That's why for me, when I go to a mortgage broker and when I refer my clients to mortgage brokers, they must be top notch because finance can make or break a deal. So make sure that you stay equipped with the best mortgage brokers out there. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, you're getting a lot of value, make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe, because I'll be doing these weekly videos just to help you as a first home buyer, investor, or you're a seasoned investor with tips like this to help you grow along your property journey. So make sure you share, like, and subscribe to this video. So the critical lesson, very important, make sure you pay close attention. Now, when I first bought my first property, I actually went directly to the bank, so the first lesson of today. And unfortunately, the bank manager there, although she's a great person, awesome person, I got a relationship with her already, I knew her. But unfortunately, what happened was she structured my loan incorrectly, the bank manager there. And it really held my property investing journey. I could have bought maybe an extra 2 or 3 properties if the loan had been structured correctly in the first place. That, guys, is how bad it can go wrong if you structured a portfolio incorrectly. So I really wish I went to a savvy mortgage broker in the first place. When I bought my first property, I would have had a much easier start to my investing journey. So my second property, I went to one of the best mortgage brokers in Australia, and I remember this very clearly. Like, I was going to my second property, I was ready to go, and I went to the same bank with my first property, back to the bank manager, and they said, no Matt, you can't buy anymore, your borrowing capacity hit its limit, we can't lend you any money. Now, if I had known other knowledge besides, okay, I take your word for it, you're the banking professional, I can't borrow money, I would have been stuck on one property. Now, luckily, I engaged a mortgage broker, which I've touched on before, and he was able to get me a loan barely with another lender, and that got me into my second property. Now, guess what? Fast forward almost 5 years, that single property, that single decision, the fact that I engaged a mortgage broker, that made me a millionaire. So guys, that's the difference between building massive wealth in property and not building massive wealth at all and just sitting there on one property. So very important to have a savvy mortgage broker on your side. If you have an average one, a below average one, or none at all, you may be foregoing lots of opportunities in the property market. So I wish earlier that I engaged a broker, I would have been way further ahead, and I don't want that mistake to happen to you. And that's why I'm making this video. So hopefully this has been a very good takeaway for the video. And what's more important, by the way, before you go to a mortgage broker, is actually find out if you buy the wrong property, you don't build wealth, right? You can buy like those brand new apartments, usually you don't make money for years, you're throwing money out the window. So watch this next video where I'll be sharing you the key tips on what to look out for in a property and how you can build your wealth much faster, okay? Click that video to watch there, and I'll see you on that video. Take care.